Aloha, it's Matthew, and today I have the May 2024 Mani by Me kit. On my nails currently, I have the new Holo Taco Spyglass, and then on top of it, I have Sonic Unicorn Skin. And I don't know if I'm thrilled about the hair. Let me zoom it in real quick. I'm not that thrilled. See how these look green when they're not catching the light, or almost yellow when they're not catching the light? It looks like the buttered popcorn um, Jelly Belly. This finger I did not put Flakies on because I was thinking of putting an accent nail, but in the strong light, that green-yellow undertone shows up, and I'm not that thrilled about it. In low lighting or from a little bit further away, I think they look great. And no one's looking as close at our nails as we are, probably, right? Okay, so let's take a look at what's in the kit. Okay, so if you're new to the Mani by Me subscription, it is a monthly subscription, and in the full kit, you get 2 exclusive plates, 2 early release polishes, and a gift. And I guess you just let the cat out of the bag. This month is all about pets, and as you guys may know, we lost one of our boys about a month ago, and just yesterday we picked up a sweet new baby to join the family. I'm gonna pause it real quick so I can put in some pictures. His name is Kai, and that means seawater. And we hadn't even really thought about getting a new pup until one rainy day when we were both inside and Scotty was on his phone, and we found him, and he's absolutely adorable, you guys. Um, okay, focusing. uh, on in the kit, you get these 2 cards, right? And this will give you some inspiration. And I'm basically going to steal this one. I love this design, and I'm going to celebrate Baby the cat. I'm going to go ahead and pause it and then see if I can insert pictures of Baby the cat. He's a goofball. All right. Well, I evidently didn't press record again after I paused it for baby pictures. Baby the cat, that is. So in the kits, um, you've got these cards, and this one is going to describe the polishes and the gift. And if you guys want to screenshot that and read it yourself, um, there it is for you. And then I don't know what I said when it wasn't recording. I don't know if I already said this, but I'm basically planning on stealing this design to celebrate Baby the cat. He is a Siamese Burmese jungle cat that came with a house that I lived in. This plate is MXM127. Let's zoom in on it here. And this one is all about the doggos. You got rope bones and barkies and paw prints and toys, retractable leash. There's a handful of cuties here, a snoot to boop, and then this forever friend one really got my heart. And then you got some front-facing boys and girls, and then you get the back-facing. Yeah, looks like a lot of fun. And then the second plate, MXM 128, is all about cats. You get the same kind of front lineup and back lineup. And I love all these paws raised over here. And then this is what I'm going to do for the arm. I think I'm going to go with that one. I don't know that any of these colorations really reflect Baby the Cat, but it's nail art. No one's going to pull me over and say, that is not Baby the Cat. And I'm trying to, I think I might want to do the feather toy because that's his absolute favorite. He goes like killer instinct when I pull that one out. Okay, here, let's zoom back out. I am going to swatch these polishes. Grab a paper towel here to keep my work area clean. So, like I said, we got ourselves a puppy, which is going to be a lot of work. And I don't know if I ever shared this, but my friends Christopher and Chad, when they got their big boys, Roger and Linus, the big Great Danes, they came down with COVID the day after they picked him up, and so they were just like down for the count while these puppies are trying to explore the new house and find their new life, etc. And the guys are just not enjoying life. So my friend jokingly told me not to get it on the day we pick up the puppies as advice, and and Scotty just tested positive. So, whoops. I have been isolating from him and wearing a mask when we hang out, and basically been on puppy patrol. So, I am searching for my plate that has, it's not this one, the plate that has my brush strokes. Brushwork? Huh. You guys, I would have thought that I would have had that right handy. Oh, here it is. That's got to be not buried so deep. Okay, I'm back. If you haven't seen this before, this is the brushwork plate, M298, and I particularly like it for these brush strokes for swatches. So I've got polish, I've got a stamper, I've got a scraper. Let's go ahead and do it. This one is Chonk B512, and I'm gonna put it across this. Ooh, a little messy tip on this one. I have to clean up that bottle. Maybe it wasn't sealed all the way. Okay. Oh yeah, nice clean pickup. And then it's a very bold orange color here, but it does have some translucency. Yeah, it doesn't really show up well on black, but you can still see the, here, let me zoom that in. You can still see the words "Swatch Me" through it. But it's definitely a bold color on the white. Let's zoom back out. Okay. And then this one is Tippy Taps B513. And Tippy taps, if you guys don't know, are those little clicky sounds that the nails make on like hardwood floors and tile and linoleum. Especially when dogs are excited, they'll often tippy tap. There we go. This one looks like it might be a more bold, opaque color. And I'm right. Let's zoom in on that one. See how you can almost hardly see the word through there? Still a little bit visible. Doesn't really show up on black, but it's not, it's not a bright color, so it's not really intended to. Okay, let's back out. And let's put a nail design on my nails. I'm gonna grab, where's that cat plate? The MXM 128, and this is gonna be the nail where the cat is, and I think I'm gonna use this upturned snoot in. I should have dug out these colors, you guys. I need coconut for his. There's coconut. And then what kind of light tan do I have? This one. That'll do. So I've got coconut B268. Actually, I think I'm going to do that for his main body color. And then for his whiskers, I'm going to use Acorn, which is around here, right here. Perfect. Okay. I think that'll work out just perfect. So, let's pick up the face, and then we're gonna reverse paint it in, so we get to use the new palette. So let's grab these whiskers. Yeah, so Scotty is down for the count. Poor guy. He can still smell and taste things, and he doesn't have a fever or much of a cough. There we go. But his he said his body is just aching like it never has before. Okay, I think there was just a little bit of brown from earlier from the swatching. Okay. So we're all clear on that. I'm going to pull in the palette right there and put down. Oh, I'm going to need the tiniest bit of pink for his nose. Pink. All I'm finding are these like hot pinks. That's not very nose pink. I thought I had. I know I have like a dusty rose. Give me a second, guys. I'm so sorry. There it is. It's a little dark. We'll see. We'll see if it works. So there's the pink for the little nose, and I'll probably use that same one for the paw pads. And then cream or coconut here for the coloring. And I think in all actuality, that's more of his like body color, because like right around his snoot, he gets darker brown, but it's gonna work just fine. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit of acetone in this dish. For brush cleaning, etc. And oh, I dripped on my plate. Okay, so get some of that pink. Can you guys see that? Okay, pink nose. It's a pink nose. It works. Okay, so then let's put in this coconut. I don't know why I pulled out so much. I thought I was going to need more, I guess. And that right there is just right. Okay. Now, I don't know if you saw that or not, but I wasn't like smashing and mashing the bristles on my brush. I was just on the side, wiggling it back and forth and up and down. If you mash them, they will fray out, and then it won't be a detail brush anymore. Okay, so we've got a cat. We've got a nose. Oh my god, that's my cat. That's my cat right there. Okay, so we got that. I need to put the feathers right here at the top, and then, okay, wait, the cat is going to look up from this far side. So then on this side, we're going to put the feather thing. And for that, I'm going to use Hatha, which is kind of like a orangey brownie. Typically, I don't know, I guess sometimes the feather toys can come all rainbow colored, but the ones that I would get were often natural colored or brown, like striped like bird feathers. Okay. I think I can still clean that off of there. Yep. Okay. And this one is just going to go right, you can see, right there. The end is not stuck down to anything. Okay. That one probably could have used some. Actually, let me do this real quick. Let's see if I can. Yep. Scotch tape trick. I painted these nails last night and put what's that called? Top coat on them, like quick dry top coat. So I was able to just pluck that right off the top coat. So I think I'm gonna pull that one again. Let me clean off the plate. I'm gonna pull that one again, and I'm going to color it in. I think I'm going to use that same Hatha for the base, but then I'm going to reverse color the, reverse stamp the feathers in, I think I'm going to use, oh, you know what? I'll use the new one, the new brown, which is this one here, Tippy Taps. I think if yeah, I think I've got it in my brain. Okay, let me clean off this stamper. Okay. And then we're going to go Hatha first. My working space is getting tighter and tighter. Okay, there we go. Got it picked up. Okay. If you guys are liking my videos, feel free to like it. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I would truly appreciate it if you did. Okay, so let's put out some of this Tippy Taps right there. And then I'm going to paint in, I'm going to see where you guys can see it the best. How's that? Okay, so maximum concentration is required right now. Again, though, no one is going to pick up your hand and say that feather is colored outside the lines. It's just not going to happen. So although I want it to look nice, it doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. Okay, and you flip it over to check your... Looks great. I think I could use just the tiniest bit more right there. Okay. Okay. Let's zoom out. I think that should do it, you guys. Let that one dry up. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm looking at, oh, that's Baby the Cat right now. I'm looking at the side here, and it looks like it's no longer bumpy. Can you see that? I don't know if it's really showing up, but it looks like it's flat. If your polish is still domed, it's still wet, so just wait a little bit longer. And then the other thing I'm going to do, since I was talking about this, since last night these were top coated, let me go see what he wants. I think he wants to be let out into the garage. Give me 2 seconds. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm back. His food dish is in the garage, and he's indoor-outdoor. That's one of the best things about him. I don't think I'll ever have an entirely indoor cat again. I don't have a litter box, and that's my favorite thing. He always... It's kind of a trade-off. When he's vocal like that, I have to make sure that I listen to him and let him out, because it might not be for food. It might be because he needs to get out. But the trade-off is I don't ever have to scoop a litter box, and so I'm okay with that. Sorry, a little bit of crusty on the edge of my bonder base. So what I was saying was that these were painted last night. Dry nail. We're trying to make this dry stamp stick to a dry nail. I'm going to put some Orly Bonder base down, which if you want the Maniology brand, like if you're ordering from them and you want this type of a product, they have what they call sticky base coat. And it's the same orange color. It's a very similar product. I can't say that they are 100% dupes, but in this aspect of creating a sticky surface for your stamp to stick to, they serve the same purpose. Okay, so I'm going to do it. Like I said, the cat's going on this side over here. Like, you guys see it? Like that. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And the fact that it doesn't quite go all the way to the corner doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. No one's gonna snatch up my hand and point that out. Pick off that little bit of excess right there. Uh-huh. And if you wanted, which, you know what? I have detail brushes. Let's do it. I think this polish might still be, yep, this polish is still wet enough. And I'm just going to do a little detailed, what's it called? Painting, brushing in. Painting? Mm-hmm. Okay. And there was a cat hair in there, which is entirely appropriate for today's manicure, as cat hair and dog hair are everywhere in our lives. Okay, so there's the kitty cat looking up, and then there's a little lump where I painted, but once we put some top coat on there, it's all going to smooth out. No one's going to notice. My fingernail should still be sticky enough from that oily bonder base to do this like that. Right. Okay. I hope you guys can see the difference of how well that feather toy shows up just by painting in that darker background. Let me clear off this little extra bit of string. When it didn't have that darkness in there, it just melted right into the blue. I think that looks much better. Okay, so we are basically dry over there. Do I need to add? I might need to add one over here. Oh, that's baby right there. He's always thinking about food. Isn't my nail long enough? I don't think. Oh, you know what? I could just do the top half of that with the fish and the thought in the thought bubble and the top half of the cat. Baby the cat is always hungry, and he constantly lies. he tells um, he tells other he tells the roommate that he's never been fed ever, and that's just not true. So let's do this here. Let's pick this up. He also lies to get extra treats. He is a cunning little cat, but he's pretty amazing too. I have moved with him now 3 times, and I've had cats before that once you moved, they turned into a terrible creature. I mean, it was part of the stress. It was part of the uh, everything involved. But like, I've had cats turn into they just hated me after I moved. Well, I moved from Washington to Texas State. Um, I think that works. I think what I need to do is I do need to paint in the kitty. So let's do that. I'm going to put some fresh paint down here. That was starting to thicken up. And when you're reverse painting or reverse stamping, you definitely don't want it to be thick and sticky. You want it to be as runny like this. Well, not runny, but you want it liquid. Nope, entirely liquid. The tiniest little dot on that ear. Okay. And again, if you go outside the lines, it's okay. Especially some of these smaller designs, like people are going to see what it is, but in real life, they're not going to be, oh yeah, I'm not even going that low. In real life, people can't zoom in on your nails. And then I'm trying to figure out if that fish needs, I think that fish needs something. I think it needs some sparkly green-blue color. Because why not? Who doesn't like a sparkly blue-green fish? This is Light Link. Yeah, Light Link from Holo Taco. And I suppose the closest shade like this that Maniology has might be that it's like sea floor, I think, like SEA floor. It came in one of the Mani by Me's last summer. Maybe it was the June or the July one. June. It's right here. Pretty similar. Pretty similar. Okay, so we got a cat. He's thinking about a sparkly fish. And I think what I need to do to make that fish pop even more is to make his little thought bubble white, but that's getting a little, I don't know. If I try and do that, it's so when you're reverse painting, you see the thinness of these lines? That's where you tend to go outside the lines easier, is because if you're trying to paint right up to the edge of a thin line like that, it's much easier to go over than if you're doing, well, I'm just trying to find an example, but a thicker line. I mean, it just makes sense. If you've got a thicker line and you're coming right up to the edge of it, it's easier to be precise than a little thin line where it's easier to go over. I think that's going to be just fine. Plus I have to do it. Yeah. Oh, my nail is long enough to get. Oh, I didn't pick up his bottom half. That's why. So I'm just going to set him right onto the edge of my nail, and let's again grab some Orly Bonder base, and I'm just going to do a quick swipe right down the middle. You don't even have to do the whole nail if it's not a whole nail design. You do want to let it dry for about 30 to 45 seconds, depending on where you are. If you're in Phoenix, it might go faster. If you're somewhere where it's humid, like here, or Florida, it might take a little longer. Okay, so here we go. Kitty cat dreaming about fish. This is baby, hands down. I'm going to put it at a little bit of a jaunty angle, because I find that when you put stuff right in the center of your nail, sometimes it just looks like you put something Aloha again. My microphone died for the last couple minutes of the video, so you'll just have to pretend like I said the perfect outro. And here's a little bit of Kai having his second breakfast to make up for it. Okay, until next time, you guys, bye.